Welcome back. We're on X-Plane 11, back on the Pilotedge server here for our CAT-05 rating flight, our 5th VFR training flight of 11. And so far it's been going pretty well. Excited for this flight. Today's flight, the whole objective is to fly from a Class Delta airport to another Class Delta airport and obtain VFR Traffic Advisories in route. Basically, for me to pass this exam, I have to review radio communications when operating at Class Delta airports, review basic VFR navigational skills, learn how to obtain VFR traffic advisories while airborne, which means flight following, and we have to fly from Santa Maria to I think it's called Bakersfield Meadows, something like that. Go ahead and bring that up on the screen so you guys can see that. Alright, there it is. So, we are right here. This is where we left off last time at Santa Maria. Our last flight in the CAT-04, we had to fly a short flight about 20 miles from San Luis County Regional down here to Santa Maria. It was flying Delta, or flying from a Class Delta to another Class Delta with no flight following. And now we have to fly this entire flight with flight following once we get outside of the Class Delta airspace. So it's going to be a little bit more interesting. This is when things get a little more interesting. We're going to be switching between a few different controllers here and just really testing our skills with doing all that multitasking and whatnot. So for our flight plan today, it's going to be flying, it's going to be a northeast departure out of Santa Maria. And we're going to be tracking the, I believe, the 054 radio into Fellows, VOR, and then the 45 radio outbound to Bakersfield Meadows up here. We'll have ATC and the Delta, or ATC covers at Santa Maria and ATC in basically it's gonna be fully. I think we should be talking to approach. We should talk to center and approach again. So we'll see how it goes. I've already read through all the reading material that I need to talk to, and or not, I need to read, and I'm kind of brushed up on that. So we'll see how it goes. I've already got one waypoint in my GPS right now, which is only the destination to kind of keep track of how far we are out. I've got the Fellows VOR tuned in the radio, so we'll be tracking that manually. So we'll see how that goes. Kind of adding another element in there for me to test myself. So how about we get into it? We have the winds, or not the winds. We have the Addons on board. I think we have information Delta. As you can see at Santa Maria, it is 030 at 19, gusting 13. Yeah, so the winds are a little crazy up here in Santa Maria right now. Altimeter 3028, and it's clear though. Weather's nice. So if we look at the weather over here at Bakersfield, we have 220 at 4.
One right available, sir.
Not too bad. So I think we may be expecting 30 right, but we'll see what happens. We'll tune into the Addons in route. Be picking up our flight following en route. So it'll be pretty interesting. This will be the first time I've ever had to pick up flight following with ATC, so it'll be real fun. All right, let's get rolling. Please park and brake.
Delta Whiskey, Palomar Tower. Wind is 0105, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff, 0 Delta Whiskey.
Who's that other aircraft?
Santa Maria ground, November 116 Bravo at Lima for northeast departure with information Delta and CAT-05.
Air 116 Bravo, Santa Maria ground, runway 30, taxi via Alpha.
30 taxi via Alpha. 16 Bravo. Alright, he gave us 30, which is the opposite side of the airport. We'll be taxiing via Alpha. Release park and brake, get started. Taxi lights are on. Alpha's going to be on the other side, and Alpha is right here actually, but 30 is going to be on the opposite side of the airport. Going to be expecting quite a bit of crosswind on this departure. just finished the CAT-04 and had a pretty windy arrival. So that wasn't very long ago. So we will taxi to the other end of the runway for a northeast departure. Alright, here we go. We'll go ahead and switch to tower at 1183.
Southwest 8, Las Vegas departure radar contact.
Go ahead and put in the departure frequency, which will be 12415.
Okay, aircraft calling that was unreadable. It's broken up and unreadable.
There we go.
Okay, aircraft that just called. It's
That'll be our
unreadable,
departure
breaking up
frequency.
and unreadable. Only getting every other letter.
And center will be on 1355, which I have right here, ready. Go ahead and squawk, transmit and receive. Alright, looks clear. Let's go ahead and let tower know we're ready to go. Santa Maria Tower, Baron 116 Bravo, holding short, runway 30.
Zero Delta Whiskey, SoCal approach the Santa Ana lane altimeter 3021. Air 116 Bravo, Santa Maria Tower, right crosswind departure approved, runway 30, clear for takeoff, wind 04012, 14, gust to 21.
Clear for runway 30, right crosswind departure 16 Bravo. Alright, we've been cleared to make a right crosswind departure. Pretty much what I was expecting. Which is good. But I can't expect things to always go my way. I was actually originally expecting to take runway 12.
3914 Romeo, radar contact 46 miles southwest of the Las Vegas VOR.
Look at that. Windsock.
Verify.
Jesus. Ha! Killing the nose gear. All that wind is killing us. Rotate. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Southwest State, Las Vegas departure.
Wind.
Roger. Las Vegas altimeter 3029.
Gear up.
3914 Romeo, Roger, maintain 1000, contacts Las Vegas approach on 125.9.
Clear to the right.
Southwest 8, contact LA Center 134.65, good day.
Crosswind is going to be
Number 1 Kilo Sierra, contact approach 135.4, good day.
start leveling off right there. That'll be our crosswind leg. Airport should be right behind us. Can't really see it.
707 Echo Alpha, contact
off our tail.
Canyon Tower 119.0.
So go ahead and climb up to about 7,500
7 Echo Alpha, reading check.
for our cruise today.
707 Echo Alpha, contact Canyon Tower 119.0.
And I might actually
Can you
use
switch over 119.0? I lost contact on you in the previous frequency.
Heading mode.
Checking on the ILS runway 3.
Roger.
so that we can mess with the radios and not have to worry about maintaining. Right now I'm still flying by hand, but once we get out of the airspace,
91 Kilo Sierra, SoCal approach Ontario altimeter 3020.
I don't want to be able to do that.
Southwest 8 US
So look out the window. One way for me to find out when we are outside of the Santa Maria Delta airspace is we'll be looking for
Southwest 8 LA Center, good afternoon, climbing team level 230.
yeah, I think I see it, that river, right. It's not really a river, it's more like a dried up river. I think it used to be a river. You see that right there. That's what we're looking for. Once we get to that, we should be clear of the class Delta airspace. And once we get over 2,800 feet, which we already are, so we're already outside of the tower's airspace, we are already clear to go ahead and switch to the departure frequency.
And Gulfstream 7 Echo confirming clearance to land runway 3.
There's
Switching to
707 Echo
12415.
checked in. Are you on established on the lookout?
And that should be Santa Barbara.
707 Echo Alpha.
Santa
runway
Barbara
3 clear to
approach.
land,
So
wind
we're
3015,
going to go ahead and make my turn.
Yeah,
Or our
navigation
flight
check.
plan.
Better.
Beautiful scenery out here, man.
91
Love,
Sierra,
love,
advising
love
you of the weather, approach request
flying
from
out here,
Airborne.
man. It's so amazing.
I want you to say Roger, expect that.
Gonna wait for a second to jump in the
901
radio.
Kilo Sierra, depart Paradise, heading 060, vectors final.
Santa Barbara approach. Bearing 116 Bravo, about 10 miles east, Santa Maria, at 4,700 for 7,500, requesting flight following to Bakersfield.
016 Bravo, Santa Barbara approach, good afternoon, squawk 1304 and ident.
1340, and I will ident for you, 16 Bravo.
It's 1304.
1304, thank you.
Southwest 8, sorry about the level off. Contact LA
There it is.
133.55.
Flashing on his computer.
Air 116 Bravo, radar contact, maintain VFR.
Radar contact, maintaining VFR, 16 Bravo. Alright, cool. And that's flight following right there. That's my first time ever doing that.
State, LA Center, good afternoon. Climb maintain level 280, clear direct to Shatner.
So maintain VFR just basically means stay at VFR altitudes and watch for other traffic. So he's going to be basically watching for traffic also, but I have to be. It's still my responsibility to watch out for traffic. It's a whole lot nicer of a day. Last time we flew out in this direction, we're actually going to turn them down a little bit. Last time we flew out in this direction, it was very, very cloudy. And I couldn't really see any of my visual references when we did our first, I think it was our second flight, one of the, either the CAT-01 or CAT-02, can't really remember.
I'm guessing there's probably something on your end. I would try to reinstall maybe the Pilotedge client. Maybe that would help.
But
Other than that,
it's nice to come out here
further
on a
problems,
nice, bright, sunny day.
I would suggest emailing ops@pilotedge.net, and they should be able to help you with that.
We'll be climbing up to 7,500, about 1,000 feet to go. We'll level off and allow autopilot to do its thing. Right now we're paying attention to this
7 Echo
instrument
Alpha,
right
taxi
here.
parking discretion. Have a good night.
Once those yellow lines align,
Yeah,
we'll
sorry,
be right
no,
on
yeah.
that, I believe it's the 5-4.
Over 0 Delta Whiskey, clear
Yeah,
direct
the
to Clang.
5-4 radio for fellows. And that white arrow right there pointing up means we're flying to that VOR station. Once it's pointing
6 Bravo, contact LA Center 135.5.
1355, good day. 16 Bravo. 1355. Hold up. I should have had that ready already. Whoops.
November 14 Romeo. 14 Romeo looks like a squawk got kicked out again. Squawk 3306.
Am I still identing? No, I'm not identing anymore. Alright, we can level off here. And hit autopilot. Uh-oh.
3914 Romeo, Las Vegas approach. Las Vegas altimeter is 3029er. Expect a visual approach runway 26 left.
Here we go, heading mode.
I'm sorry, 14 Romeo. Expect a visual approach runway
And
1.
yaw depth are on. There we go. LA Center, bearing 116 Bravo, level at 7,500.
116 Bravo LA Center, good afternoon. The Santa Maria Santa Maria altimeter 3031.
3031, 16 Bravo. 3031.
Air 14 Romeo, Park Cresto intersection, heading 360 vector.
All right. Simple enough, right? All right, so the next frequency we are going to need, it's either going to be approach Santa Maria. Oh, we need a turn. It's either going to be approach for Santa Maria or not Maria, Bakersfield. Either approach for Bakersfield or the
Air 1
Addons.
Kilo Sierra, descend to maintain 3000.
The Addons is going to be. Let's find out what the Addons is going to be.
Air 1 Kilo Sierra, sorry about that. Meant up to maintain 3500.
Addons is going to be 1186. So I'm going to put that down here in COM 2. Even though COM 2 is not really working, but I'm putting it down here kind of as a reminder of what frequencies I need to be at. 1186, I believe, is going to be the Addons for Bakersfield, and then the approach probably be expecting 1188. Yeah, 1188. I wish that I could actually like monitor with one and the other, but I don't think that works right now. So we could get either of these frequencies next up. But I want to have them both down here, so unless I don't really hear him well, I can kind of reference the ones that I have up. And if I don't catch it at all, then I could always just type it in. So I gotta listen up. So if you've been listening, if you've been watching since the CAT-1, salute to you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and supporting my aviation training. This is the CAT-05 and our 5th VFR training flight out of 11, so we're just about halfway there, I guess you could say. If you look over here, this is actually where I believe the CAT-2 had us flying, so I can't remember if it was a CAT-2 or CAT-1. But the airport, New Kiyuma, is right over there. It's funny, now that I've been flying in this area, like now I'm not, if you can see, I'm not using the GPS, like I'm not using a map or anything, but I'm starting to, as I fly in this area more and more, I'm starting to recognize where things are, where I am, just kind of have a better idea of where we are without even looking at any maps. So that's pretty cool. But did we pass? Yeah, so we're 8 miles from the Fellows VOR, and we are just to the right of the radio. So I'm gonna turn our heading a little bit to the right so we can kind of match that a little bit better. And cannot forget to continue. One thing, the biggest thing about VFR is to look out the window and just really watch out for more traffic. I don't know if any other traffic's around us. Again, he's watching for us also on his radar, but it's still our responsibility to look out the window for that. And I want to get used to doing that, because I know that when I do my real life flight training, that's going to be one thing my instructor is going to have to remind me a lot. And I always joke about how I look out the window, but I'm not looking for planes. I'm looking for scenery. Like I'm looking at all the sights, looking at all the scenery, enjoying the
view.
Delta
Whiskey, they said you can expect a GPS runway 25 approach from Quang.
I think I turned too much, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Just as turning out here. We're still about 4.8 miles away from the Fellows VOR. Once we pass the Fellows VOR, we will be tracking a different radio. It should be the 45. But I keep overshooting it because I'm not paying attention to it.
390 Papa, Torrance ground, landing clear.
Uh-oh. Wrong button. So it's just like flying an ILS. It's just the exact same way this thing works. Once this yellow line gets closer, you need to fly the heading. And we keep overshooting it. So as long as we get close to it, I'm fine. We're like
3914
really
Romeo, Las Vegas approach,
close
altimeter 3029.
to the VOR. That's why it's getting harder and
339
harder to
Sierra
track.
Papa. Missed most of your request. Say your request again.
I
VFR
could hit
flight
nav
mileage
mode,
Palomar.
and the airplane actually will fly perfectly to that VOR, but I'm trying to do it manually right now. 1.6 away. This arrow is going to be switching to down, and that's how we know when we've passed it.
339 Sierra Papa. What's your type aircraft?
And we just keep passing it. Oh well.
Sorry, 172.
About to
Slank
fly
Golf,
over it
is
right
that-
now. I don't know. I don't think we'll be able to see it. Yep, and there it goes.
Okay, it's breaking up. 172 is a Skyhawk. Is that what you're in? 172 Slank Golf, roger. Your departure frequency is going to be... Your departure frequency is 134.
Alright, now that we've passed it, we're going to
Squawk
fly, I
1674.
believe, 047. Yeah, so you see now it says down. So I'm going to change this to 047, which is going to be over
Sierra Papa, reback is...
here somewhere. So 03, 04, 045, 047. Yeah, so that's about right around that area. So that means we're about 45 nautical miles out.
Southwest 8, roger. Contact LA Center 126.35.
Yeah, you can see that yellow line is getting
Air
closer.
14 Romeo, descend to maintain 7,000.
So let's go ahead and turn. And we're right on it. Want to match my heading up with that yellow line. That should be pretty darn good right there.
Southwest 8 to LA Center, good.
It also says FR for
arrival.
from right here, so we
LA
know we're flying
altitude
from the
3020.
VOR now. And this number should go up as we get away from it.
November 339 Sierra Papa. When you call it for taxi, don't state the runway. The ground controller will assign the runway to you. So there's no need to state the runway that you want to go to. We're going to assign one to you. Runway 29 right, taxi via Alpha Juliet.
Alright, we should be all good there.
Is there Delta Whiskey? Just send me take 3,000. Air 116 Bravo, contact Bakersfield approach 118.8.
118.8, 16 Bravo. Alright, we need to contact approach. There we go. I think I have to contact approach with the Addons.
Romeo
don't
85
I?
Romeo Sierra, go with your request, please.
Meadows Field Information
Echo.
2100 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable, visibility more than 10. Sky clear,
Driving runway
temperature
12.
dew point -9.
Go 31.
Altimeter 3033. Arriving runway 12 left.
Bakersfield approach, bearing 116 Bravo at 7500 with information Echo.
Air 116 Sierra, November 116 Bravo, Bakersfield approach, Bakersfield altimeter 3039.
3039er, 16 Bravo. Alright, so that's a bit different than what I
Air
got.
800 Delta Whiskey, cross Quang at or above 3,000, at 3,000, cleared VOR, I'm sorry, GPS runway 25 approach.
Alright, so we'll see what he gives us for runways, but the Addons,
Is there Delta Whiskey, Quang
the
at
Addons said that
3,000.
the runway was, they were landing runway 12 left, 12 right. So we'll see. 12 right, 12
Air
left
339 Sierra
will be
Papa, Orange Star,
southern
Roger, standby, hold short, runway 29
approach, and 30 left will be a northern. We're also going to need tower, which is going to
Air
be
9 Sierra
1181.
Papa, wind at 2303, right downwind departure approved, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
There we go. Alright, that's tuned in. again, thank you guys so much for riding along with me through this whole VFR training journey.
Hawk 263,
If you are also
John
doing
Wayne
your
clearance.
CAT ratings,
You said-
or if you've
what's your
done
track
it
record?
already in the past, let me know how it went for you or how it's going for you. Let me know if you have any questions,
Okay,
and also
first
let
thing
me
we need
know
to fix
if
is
you
your call sign. You need to start
have
with N
anything that
number.
I can do better. So I'm always
the,
willing to
November
learn.
263,
That is why
or
I am
November
here.
263 and then a number or letter.
So why I'm doing this
gotta
to
start with
learn
the
more.
number.
And I'm pretty excited about getting through all the entire CAT rating program, and then moving up to the I rating program, and then and from there we'll find out what to do next. But I'm really enjoying this whole process. It's been a lot of fun.
November 116 Bravo, advise when near the Bakersfield Airport inside.
Will advise when airport's in sight. 16 Bravo. I don't see it quite yet. Should be over there. Is that it right there? See it? You guys see it?
November 14 Romeo, just send to
I think
maintain
that's it right there.
5,000.
Oh, that's not it.
14 Romeo, advise
is
when you have
it?
Las Vegas Airport in sight.
Oh, I think that's it over there. Yep, that's it right there.
Southwest 8 SoCal approach, good afternoon. Would you like 24 right or 25 left? Southwest 8, no problem. Clear to Atlas, runway 24 right approach. LA altimeter 3020.
So airport is right over here. Bakersfield approach, bearing 116 Bravo. I have the field in sight.
116 Bravo, roger. Radar service terminating. Squawk VFR, contact Bakersfield Tower.
Squawking VFR, contact Bakersfield Tower, Bravo, bearing 116 Bravo. I freaking stuttered all over that. Alright, squawk VFR, which is 1220, and
Hawk 263, I'll let it go this time. I'm going to check on that. I'm not sure about that call
contact
sign.
tower,
We'll
which I
let it go
believe
this
is
time. I have request advisory to
118.1.
come.
Alright, Hawk 263, we're ready to copy.
Okay, I'm not able to look up to see if that's a valid call sign, but
So I think we can go ahead and start descending
I'll
also.
ask somebody else
With
here.
the power
but,
back.
Clear to the John Wayne Airport.
Turn off
On departure
autopilot.
planning 220. Expect rate of interest Seal Beach VOR direct. Maintain 2000. Expect 3000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 6431.
A little bit fast there on the vertical speed.
Alright, that's Hawk 263, cleared
We
john Wayne, flight heading 220.
are
radar vector,
just
Seal
at
Beach
10
direct.
miles. 10 miles to the
Departure,
west.
Fly maintain 2000, expect 3000 after 5, 128.1 on the frequency, 6431 in the box.
Hawk 263, readback is correct. Do you
And
know
I
where it
just want
states
to
that
clarify,
in the
we're a
IK
single
or aircraft?
Navy trainer,
aircraft document?
and I believe ATC call signs are permitted with a tactical nature.
Okay, no problem. I'll find out.
Appreciate it.
Bakersfield Tower, bearing 116 Bravo, 10 miles west with Echo.
Ready to go.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
that was 2 of you calling. Who's home short 29?
Grumman 85 Romeo Sierra at San Luis Tower.
85 Romeo Sierra. Gonna squawks mode Charlie for me. You should be squawking altitude whenever you're on a movement area. According to the FAA, recommends that. So go ahead and squawk mode C. Over 9er Sierra Papa, contact approach 128.1.
Yeah, sorry about that. We should be squawking now.
Or 85 Romeo Sierra, thank you.
Loving the
29er
scenery
right,
out here, man.
Or
It's
29er
beautiful.
clear for takeoff. Wind is calm. Right crosswind departure approved.
We're gonna stay in the pattern and do touch and goes.
Bakersfield Tower, bearing 116 Bravo, 6 miles east with Echo.
85 Romeo Sierra, make left close traffic port midfield downwind each time, runway 29er, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 29. We'll report midfield, downwind each time, left close traffic for 85 Romeo Sierra.
Or 339er Sierra Papa, SoCal approach, downwind altimeter 3017.
Alright, so I'm turning because he has not acknowledged
Or 116 Bravo, were you calling Bakersfield Tower?
Yes, sir. Bakersfield Tower 16 Bravo. We are 5 miles now east of the field.
Or 116 Bravo, enter left downwind, runway 30 left, report midfield.
Left downwind, 30 left, will report midfield, 16 Bravo. All right.
Air 14 Romeo, the airport, 10 o'clock, 5 miles.
Nice, we've been given 30 left.
Air
Instead
14
of,
Romeo, cleared visual approach 111, right
12.
contact Las Vegas Tower, 119 point, correction, 118.75.
So far, I don't know if my ATIS is just not right or something, but the ATIS has been telling me to land on the opposite sides of the
Southwest
runways.
state contact,
When we departed
approach,
out
13.5.
of Santa Maria, it actually told us that we should be expecting 12 in the ATIS,
Limber clearance.
but then he
Alaska,
gave us runway 30,
1977 is IFR
and pretty much the same thing here. So
That's good, 1977 Limber clearance or request.
what we'll do is we'll follow this highway right here, and for our left
Tower 0
downwind,
is clearly active.
and we need to report midfield here. We'll lose some altitude.
McClellan Tower, Skyhawk 3914 Romeo 4 to the southeast.
Landing lights back on.
Down 4.
Tower 0 Delta Whiskey, where are you parking?
Just at the right up here on the ramp here on like.
Alright,
Man,
taxi
when you
ramp
pull
in.
that throttle back, you lose so
Right,
much
okay,
speed in
that's
this
what it
bearing. Alright, we're at
Southwest
2,000.
State, SoCal approach, Roger. LA altimeter is 3020. Is there somebody else calling? There are 14 Romeo with Tower.
Yeah, McClellan Tower.
I think one thing that I struggle
Romeo.
with a lot
3
when
to the southeast.
talking to ATC, especially doing all these different flights,
14 Romeo, Las Vegas Tower,
is
wind is 0208, gust 18.
remembering the airport names. Like
119
Bakersfield, I have to remember we're
4.
flying into Bakersfield, not Santa
And
Maria,
14
not
Romeo,
San
still
Luis.
breaking up pretty bad. It's every other word.
John Wayne Groundhawk 263 is taxi from executive hangars with Papa.
Papa. Alright, I believe that right there is 30 left. It's kind of weird. There's a taxiway kind of leading up to it. It's interesting.
San Luis Tower, Grumman 85 Romeo Sierra's left midfield downwind for the option runway 29.
Right, 85 Romeo Sierra, Romeo 29 are clear for the option.
Clear for the option runway 29, 85 Romeo Sierra.
Aqua 263, John Wayne Ground, runway 20 left, taxi via Alpha, Hotel, Charlie, and Kilo.
20 left via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo Hawk 263.
Bakersfield Tower, bearing 116 Bravo midfield, runway 30 left.
116 Bravo, runway 30 left, clear to land, wind 1205.
30 left to the land, 16 Bravo. Alright, let's go in. Flaps down. We're gonna have a real tight turn here. I kind of
And Alaska
came in close.
1977, have a clearance advisory to copy.
Alaska 1977 is ready to go.
Alaska 1977, clear to San Francisco Airport, Padres 2 departure, chicken, I'm sorry,
Oops.
IK transition, then as filed. Climb V, the SID. Accept to maintain 15,000,
Alright, gear
departure
down.
frequencies 119.6, squawk 3724.
Alaska 1977 is clear to San Francisco via the Padres 2, a KA transition climb via the city. They maintain 15,000.
Oh no, flaps
Departure
over
frequency
speed.
119.6, squawk 3724.
Whoops.
Alaska 1977, Rebecca's correct, have a good night.
Alright, we're coming in fast then. I think we'll be alright. I gotta take it over to the maintenance
Hawker
hangar now.
263, is that a what type of aircraft is that? Is it a jet or a piston?
Hawk 263 single engine jet trainer.
Hawker 263, amended out.
Yeah, this is gonna make this
Instructions, runway 20 right,
landing a
taxi,
little bit
Alpha, Lima,
tougher.
Ultra, runway 20 left.
If you look at the yoke, I'm all the way to the left here.
It's Hawk 263.
Because he's I went over the structural
Sorry,
limits.
that call sign just throwing me off. I thought you were a jet, I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, no worries about that. Just let me know if you figure out anything about whether the call sign's legal.
I'm sure you're right. If you've flown on here before, it's right. I've just never seen it, so I'm going to verify with my boss.
Sorry, guys, it's gonna be a
I'm gonna look it
bumpy.
up as well in the documentation.
Trying to get this on
I
the
appreciate
line
it.
as best as
call sign
possible
Ranger.
here.
Okay, so it's a military call sign then?
There we go.
Southwest 8,
Ooh-wee.
contact LA Tower
Nose wheel down.
133.99. 133.9.
Jesus. What an approach that was with the flaps all broken. All right. Well, that was fun.
Aero 16 Bravo, parking east side or west side?
East side, 16 Bravo.
16 Bravo, right on Foxtrot, cross runway 30 right, then Alpha to the ramp.
Cross runway 30 right, and Alpha to the ramp. 16 Bravo. Alright, well, we're gonna have to explain to the owner of this Baron 58 that we might have broke the flaps.
LA Tower, Southwest 8. With you, 12-mile final,
Right,
24
where the
left,
heck?
ILS.
Southwest 8, Los Angeles Tower, good afternoon, wind 3107, runway 24 right, clear to line.
I don't see.
24 right, clear land, Southwest 8.
Alka 263, you still with me?
Oh, I think it's over there. Okay. I couldn't see the taxiway. You actually have to get on to the runway a little bit and then turn. It doesn't go straight across like the chart says. I think this airport scenery is actually outdated.
Xenviro 85 Romeo Sierra, this isn't for the
There's Alpha.
Cat 3 by any chance, is it?
No, we're just out practicing.
Roger.
Great timing.
Kilo
Thank you
Tower,
for
moving
that
Kilo
subscription.
Sierra,
I think
I'm
that's what
gonna
that is.
disconnect
Yes,
Tower
sir.
1,
Well, actually,
Kilo
thank you for
Sierra,
the
Roger,
follow.
thanks for flying with us, have a good day.
Welcome to the Blue Air Royal family.
now. Roger, good day.
Air 16 Bravo, pass for the Cat 5, good job.
Thank you, sir. You have a good evening. 16 Bravo.
You too, we'll see you for the Cat 6.
Yes, you will.